Okay, so let's check this out. The G-Fans 164 miniatures. This is a small diorama that I picked up, months ago. I guess these are the instructions on how to put it together. Move the box out of the way. Oh, there we go. It shouldn't be that complicated. It does have lighting, so that could be kind of cool. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, it's a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay. That's over here. Ah. Let's move this chunk out of the way, since apparently all the building goes on this piece. Yes, I don't have a clue as to... Oops. Yes, I don't have a clue as to what I'm doing, but that's never stopped me before. So it won't now. This should be pretty straightforward. Okay, it's a little dusty. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah. Huh. It's an awfully tight fit. It's almost like it's too tight of a fit. Huh. Let's try it this way. Okay. There's that. It immediately falls out after everything seemed like it was such a tight fit. But you guys have seen me fumble and bumble through things before, so that's There's nothing new here, obviously. It's like the side panels are super tight. Yeah. The side panels just don't, they aren't cut quite right. That's the problem. Or they really want to pop in. Yeah, those aren't cut right. Okay. So, slight modification. Let's trim these up a little. They, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but these weren't cut straight like so many of the other cuts on here are. Even the back is more straight than this was. Now I'm getting confused. Let's see. Well, I thought this would be a fun video to watch, and I thought this would go together really easily, but it's not because of these corners. That's the problem when the cuts just aren't quite right. It's just enough to keep things from fitting. Even though there aren't many pieces to this, they found a way to make it a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Okay. Let's see here again. That has to go through the slot, so the lighting cable can come out the back. This needs to fit in here. This one. Hopefully now this will fit. This is a joke. Yeah, this is just a joke the way it fits or doesn't fit. This is done poorly. Done very poorly. That on the edge. Oh, get in there. Ooh. Oh, come on. There we go. Jeez. That shouldn't be. That doesn't even fit all that well. Okay. Let's do this one. appears to be the one it wants, the direction it wants. Oh man, come on. This isn't exactly hardboard. It's like a plastic. There we go. That shouldn't be that tough, people. Okay. See, that fits together well. Now that you've seen me fighting with this for more than a sufficient amount of time, I do have to say this was inexpensive. And I always think back to the old saying, you get what you pay for. And while this has some cool aspects to it, I do have to say it comes with some frustration. Obviously, this thing needs to be glued together. Some pieces go together well, and some don't. Come off of there. Obviously, this has to come off. It's funny because some pieces have, these apparently have a protective film on them. Look, these aren't even held together all that well. But why is this on? Oh, there we go. Why is this even on here when the other pieces are all peeled off already? And some of these are going to be impossible to get out of there. Like, really, guys? Great. Well, G-Fans is not winning me over with this. I can tell you that right now. Because it's not cut well. They didn't bother peeling this film off, which, okay, try and tell me it's a protective film so it doesn't get damaged in the package. Okay, maybe I'll buy that. But obviously this stuff is not coming off. Look at that. It is not coming off easily. Tell you what, I'm just going to stop this recording right now. Let's take off the backside, see if that goes any better. Why would it? Oh, now we can see the glue, or lack of glue in some areas. Okay. Oh, that's attractive. Yeah, well, tell you what, we're going to stop this recording now. And I'll be back with it assembled. How's that? Possibly assembled and glued together probably, because this thing isn't, this isn't pressed to fit. They don't say anything about gluing it together. They do say to tear the yellow protective paper off. I'm assuming that's this brown paper they're talking about that's not yellow. But that's the only place that has it. So, yeah, and that's all of your instructions in case you're curious. That's it. So, okay, enough of this. Okay, I didn't glue it together. I did get all of the paper off of the front, which I had to use tweezers and pick at it to get it out of there. In between the letters was difficult, to say the least. It was a pain. All the drawers are open because I needed files and a knife, and the fit leaves a little to be desired. I mean, like here, this is obviously loose in there, so it's not that snug. Even though the sides are completely in, that's loose. This just butts up against it for looks. But yeah, the yellow paper before assembly was apparently this, which the backside did come off really easily enough. But the front side didn't. Again, this thing, as I recall, was 20 bucks. So it's not a super fancy diorama by any stretch of the imagination. It's okay. Let me see if I can find a way to plug this in and light it up for you. I'll be right back. I do have to add these two little menu boards to the side over here in the drive-up area. So, yeah, they're kind of bizarre. But I will peel the backs off of those in a minute. They don't give you like if you want to plug it in, they don't give you a USB adapter. It's just the USB connection. So you have to provide your own. But I imagine we all have a lot of those things laying around. So there you have it lit up. And tell you what. So there you see it, a night shot. It's kind of cool how the KFC lights up on the side. The menu boards I've added, they do not light up. You do see lots of light leaks around it. So that's, I guess you just have to accept that. It is kind of cool. You get to see inside the store. So all in all, I guess, is it worth 20 bucks? It was like 20 or 25 bucks, one of the two, I don't recall. It might have even been on sale, which wouldn't surprise me if it was, because that's typically how I buy things. I don't know. It's hard to say that I would. Apparently this is designed to drive. Yeah, this is the drive-through and then the pickup window over here. But, it is what it is. Getting past my original frustration with this build, I think part of the problem is this foam, this dense foam that they used, and it wasn't cut that well on some of the tabs. Here you see it, and it is pretty cool. I've glued it all together at this point, and what I did is I glued as best I could around the seams on the inside, and then went over the glue with black paint. That helped get rid of some of the light leaks. It's not perfect, and like there's light leaks around the lettering because you can't really do that same trick around there. This is kind of cool. I double checked, I did get it at a lower price. This thing does retail for around $40 US. I don't know that I'd buy it. It's cool, but I don't know. It's cool. It's very unique in a way, and I do really like some things they've done with it. If you're looking for a Kentucky Fried Chicken, I guess this is the way to go. I do wish it was made out of MDF or plywood or something a little stronger. But all that said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and everybody stay safe and healthy out there. Catch you in the next one.